Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, 23rd day of April, 18th day of Nissan. Okay, now what we want to do today is to explain to you a little bit about Hallel and how it is said during the Chol HaMoed of Pesach and during the final days of Pesach. Let's contrast here. When Sukkos arrives, we say the full Hallel for the entire Sukkos holiday, including Shmini Atzeres and Simchas Torah. We do not do that for Pesach. For Pesach, we do something interesting. We say the full Hallel on the first 2 days of Pesach, and then on all of the following days of Pesach, that means Chol HaMoed and the last days, we only say the half Hallel. I hope you know that. Well, now you know that on all these days of Chol HaMoed Pesach, you're saying the half Hallel, and also on the last 2 days of Pesach, you'll be saying the half Hallel. Why the difference? Well, one simple explanation is that the Pesach holiday is not constructed the same way the holiday of Sukkos is, and I'll explain to you what I mean. When the holiday of Sukkos arrives, there is a special sequence of karbanos, or sacrifices, that are brought on each day of Sukkos. There's a different sacrifice brought each and every day of Sukkos. It was actually a number of bulls that were brought on the altar, and a decreasing number of them was brought each day. Well, you see, that makes each and every day of Sukkot its own separate and special holiday because it had a different sacrifice. Hence, the need for a new Hallel, a new holiday, kind of, sort of, and a full Hallel recited for that. That's not how it works on Pesach. On Pesach, it's the same sacrifice that's brought each and every day of Pesach, and that makes it that once that first day of Pesach has passed, which is encompassed outside of Israel as the first 2 days of Pesach. Once those first days have passed, then we're on the same carbon. It's like a continuation of what was throughout the beginning of Pesach. And therefore, we only recite the half Hallel throughout the rest of the days of Pesach. Even when we get to Yom Tov, the last day or last 2 days of Pesach, still we'll be reciting the half Hallel because sort of, kind of, nothing new is happening. It's the same continuation of the holiday that we began, and therefore we'll only be saying the half Hallel even on the last days of Pesach. Interestingly, on Sukkos, when you get to Shmini Atzeres, you say Shehechianu for lighting the candles for the Shmini Atzeres holiday. You also say Shehechianu at the Kiddush of Shmini Atzeres. Well, we won't be doing that for the last days of Pesach, and that's because, again, they aren't a separate holiday. Shmini Atzeres was a separate holiday tacked on by God to the end of Sukkos. Well, that's not how it works for Pesach. For Pesach, the last days of Pesach are a continuation of that same holiday that began at the beginning of Pesach, and therefore we will not be reciting Shechianu when we light candles on the last nights of Pesach, and we also won't be reciting Shechianu at the Kiddush on the last nights of Pesach. Thanks for logging on. Have a good Moed, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.